Hi everyone, it's Daniel here from businessalchemist.co.uk, and I'm here today to talk about Black Friday. For a lot of retailers, it's an opportunity to make a buttload more money, right? It comes just before Christmas. It's the perfect time. It's almost like the kind of Boxing Day sale, but it's just in time for getting people who are ready to buy their Christmas presents. The great myth of the Black Friday sales, obviously, is that things are massively reduced. We've seen very recently that people have started to, or retailers have started to have Black Friday sales that really aren't any different to their day-to-day sales. But how can you, as a small or growing, let's say growing, online retailer, how can you actually make the most of Black Friday? After all, you don't have the margins to be able to do 20% off, 30% off, more than that, and you'd never make a profit anywhere. How do you use Black Friday to influence buying decisions on your website? Well, it's actually quite simple. Let's say that you are selling t-shirts, okay? Everyone likes t-shirts. Just found a bracelet on the floor. Let's say that you are selling t-shirts. Say one t-shirt is £15. Okay, that's what you want to take for that single t-shirt. Well, in that case, what I would tend to do is to say that that t-shirt for a single unit is going to cost £20. £20, not one. £20. One unit, £20. 2 units, they get the discount, and it comes down to £15 per t-shirt. What that does is kind of threefold, really. First of all, it enables you to run offers. Secondly, whilst you're running an offer, you lose no money. If you're looking to take as your MVP, your minimum viable price for one t-shirt is £15, and you're taking 20 for a single unit sale, and you're taking 15, 2 lots of 15 for a 2-unit sale, you're actually taking exactly what you need and a little bit more from the single unit sales. Now, what this also does is it can be combined with different things across your store. So if you're saying, well, it's 2 t-shirts, if you do 2 t-shirts for 30, you might then say, right, well, now that you've got the 2 t-shirts, you'll also want a hoodie, and then you can put the hoodie in as well. Again, if for a hoodie you want 30, you might want to make that 30 and then bring it down to 20 when there's another part of the deal in. So that's what you have to do, is to start pricing your offers, or pricing your products for offers, really. So you don't want to be kind of going in there and going, okay, well, this product, whatever it might be, is at this other shop that's very well known and has TV adverts on all the time. It's a tenner, so I'm going to make it a tenner. Well, as soon as they run a 20% off sale, leaves you a bit stuck, because now you're at a tenner. You can't do 20% discount because there's nothing there for you to do. So where does that leave you? That's going to leave you in the lurch, right? Now, what else can we do with this? Okay, so now that you can run offers, and you can say, okay, if you buy 2 t-shirts, it's £30, whereas it would have been 40. Yeah, so there's easy 25% discount there. Yes, 25% discount. What we're actually looking to do is also increase the amount that people are spending with you. So that's one way of increasing the amount of money that people spend. Rather than spending 20, they actually spend 30, and so on and so on. But we can use that in the cart as well. So when it comes to that customer being in the cart, being in the checkout process, at that point, we're able to say to them, look, now that you're spending 30, did you know that if you spend just £5 more, you'll actually qualify for free delivery? Delivery at the moment is £3.99, whatever. So rather than paying £3.99 and literally getting nothing, you could pay £5, just £1 and a penny more. So spend £1 and 1p with us, in effect, is what you'll be saying to those people. and we will give you free delivery, and you'll have another thing to open when the package arrives. So that's what I want you to think about, is how are you going to next year, because it's too late for you now, next year, how are you going to use Black Friday? What kind of offers are you going to put in place, and how are you going to change your product pricing between now and then so that you can have discounts? They don't have to be huge. You just have to do discount across the whole store or give them certain offers. But think about how it works for you. It's not necessarily about making it work for them. It's about making it work for you. It's about making you money at the end of the day. So there's no point if you need to take £15 for a t-shirt and you take 20% off, well, and you're charging £15, you're not actually going to make any money on that sale. So really all you're doing is saying, yeah, we've got lots of sales, but really we lost money because we wanted to take 15. We gave them 20% off, so we didn't actually take 15. It's basic mathematics for sales, really. So you need to go around, have a look at your products, have a look at how you can restructure that pricing system. Even having a look at a 3 for 2 offer, how might that actually affect your in terms of what your prices you do, or if you buy 3 you get 20% off, things like that. You actually have to work that out. I didn't say that it was 25% off until we did the quick maths in our head. 40 minus 30 is 10, 10 is 25% of 40. So it actually just worked out quite nicely that using an example of t-shirts, £15 per t-shirt, or you're doing £20 per t-shirt. If they bought 2 on their own, it would be £40, but because they're buying 2 in your deal, it's £30. That's 25% off. You don't necessarily have to go around and go, okay, so how am I going to price all my products that I can give a 25% discount? You don't have to do that, because it might be that actually for that tube of whatever it is, that small, very, very low cost item, you're going to put the price up so high that no one's ever going to buy it, even when it does come to having a 2 for 1 or a 25% off deal. So you need to think about it carefully, actually kind of think about each product and what kind of price is the highest kind of price that you could really charge for that. Look then at how you can increase sales. So if by driving people through, already what we're doing is we're saying we're doubling what you're taking straight away, just with this simple thing that you can introduce into your own business. So we're taking it from £15 per transaction to £30 per transaction by putting that offer in, by saying to people, you can save 25% when you buy 2 of these t-shirts. And in fact, we're taking it from £15 per transaction to £20 a transaction for a single unit sale. So this is only going to help move your business forward. It can't pull it backwards at all. And what you really have to kind of consider is that we, as retailers, as an online retailer, there are people like me out there who specifically, it's my job to help you move forward in your business. It's my job to make sure that you have all of these in place, that once that sale goes through, once you've made that to buy 2 get 25% off, how do we actually follow them up? How do we make sure that with the tracking codes that we have for dispatch of Royal Mail, for the couriers that we've got, how do we link those into our system? How do we send them a message as soon as we know that has arrived, as soon as we know that they've tried it, or they'll have at least had time to have tried it? How do we then communicate with them to bring them back to the website, to look at their average transaction value as an individual, to look at their total lifetime spend with us, again, as an individual, not just an average customer value, but as an actual individual customer value? What have they been worth to us? If they spend over £300, are they actually quite a big lucrative, or is it when they spend over £1,000? When they spend over £1,000, are you going to start giving them certain benefits and discounts to encourage them and to kind of be beneficial to them to keep coming back to your store? That's something that you would have to think about yourself. And it does take that time. You need to be able to sit down really and kind of think about it, but don't let that put you off either. I've had plenty of clients who've said to me that they basically will not do it because they have to spend that time. The fact of the matter is that time that you're spending, although it's not directly bringing in cash, which is where they are spending their time because they're going out, they're manning the store and whatever else. Actually, it's going to really pay off like tenfold by the time you actually come to putting those offers in place, putting that customer retentions ideal in place, etc. So the next video I will do will again be about conversion rate optimization, because that's everything that this is. I'm not here to tell you how to sell things, because that's, if you're a retailer, that's what you do. I'm not here to tell you how to sell things, but I'm looking to teach you how to convert more in terms of sales, and looking to teach you how to just look at conversion rate optimization in general, because conversion rate optimization isn't necessarily just change the color of that button, change the layout of this web page, or change the user flow. Sometimes it can be as simple as an upsell in the cart. If you spend £5 more with us today, you're going to get free delivery. And in fact, and then again, you've got to price your products for that. You've got to understand, well, if it's going to cost you, £2.99 to send out those things in one, well, that free delivery has to come from somewhere. It can't just come out of the MVP of the product. You have to price that into your product. So there's different things to consider again there with that. But that's all things that we can look at and do videos on in the future. That's all from me for now. Hope you've had a good Black Friday, regardless of whether you've got these offers in place or not. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, am I sure? Yes, I'm sure I want to end the stream.